Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been making headlines. Kaley Cuoco, the beloved actress best known for her role as Penny on The Big Bang Theory, is reportedly leaving nothing to the imagination in a series of recent photos. Now, before we get into the details, let's set the stage and talk about why this story has captured so much attention. Whether you're a fan of Kaley or just curious about the latest celebrity news, this video will break it all down for you. So, grab a snack, sit back, and let's get into it. First off, let's talk about Kaley Cuoco. With a career spanning over 2 decades, Kaley has become one of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood. From her breakout role as Bridget Hennessy on 8 Simple Rules to her iconic portrayal of Penny on The Big Bang Theory, she's proven time and time again that she's a versatile and talented actress. But beyond her acting chops, Kaley is also known for her bold fashion choices and her confidence in front of the camera. So, when rumors started swirling about her, leaving nothing to the imagination, it's no surprise that people were intrigued. Now, before we go any further, it's important to note that Kaley Cuoco, like any other public figure, deserves respect and privacy, especially when it comes to her personal life. That said, as a celebrity, her actions and appearances are often scrutinized, and this particular story has taken on a life of its own. So, let's break it down step by step. The rumors seem to have originated from a series of photos that surfaced online, allegedly showing Kaley in various outfits that some are calling revealing or risque. These photos have been circulating on social media, with headlines claiming that Kaley is leaving nothing to the imagination. Naturally, these images have sparked a lot of debate, with some people expressing admiration for her confidence, others criticizing her choices, and many simply curious about the context behind the photos. So, let's talk about the photos themselves. Upon closer inspection, it's clear that the images in question are from a mix of public appearances, photo shoots, and personal moments shared on social media. Some of the photos are from red carpet events where Kaley is wearing designer gowns that are undeniably eye-catching. Others are candid shots from her vacations or behind-the-scenes moments from her projects. What ties them all together is the idea that Kaley is unapologetically herself, embracing her body and her style without hesitation. But why now? Why are these photos making the rounds again? Well, it's no secret that Kaley Cuoco is one of the most talked-about celebrities in the world. Whether she's promoting her latest project, sharing glimpses of her life on Instagram, or simply enjoying some downtime, she's always in the public eye. The resurgence of these photos could be attributed to a number of factors. Perhaps someone stumbled upon them and decided to share them, or maybe it's part of a larger effort to keep her in the spotlight. Whatever the reason, it's clear that the story has captured people's attention. Now, let's talk about the concept of leaving nothing to the imagination. What does that phrase even mean, and why is it being used to describe Kaley Cuoco? On one hand, it's a way to describe someone who is confident in their skin and unafraid to show it. On the other hand, it's often used in a sensationalized way to imply that someone is being overly revealing or provocative. This duality reflects broader societal attitudes toward women's bodies and the way they choose to present themselves. In Kaley's case, it's clear that she's someone who embraces her individuality and isn't afraid to take risks with her fashion choices. Whether she's wearing a glamorous gown on the red carpet or a casual outfit on vacation, her style is a reflection of her personality, bold, fun, and unapologetic. But it's also worth noting that the way we talk about women's fashion often comes with a double standard. Male celebrities are rarely subjected to the same level of scrutiny when it comes to their clothing choices, while women, especially those in the public eye, are often judged more harshly. So, what can we take away from this story? First and foremost, it's a lesson in media literacy. In a world where information travels faster than ever, it's important to approach viral stories with a critical eye. Just because something is trending doesn't mean it's true, and it's always a good idea to do a bit of digging before jumping to conclusions. Secondly, it's a reminder of the importance of respecting people's privacy. While public figures like Kaley Cuoco are no strangers to scrutiny, they're also human beings who deserve to have their personal lives respected. Whether or not she's leaving nothing to the imagination is ultimately irrelevant. What matters is how we choose to engage with and discuss these kinds of stories. Finally, let's not forget the power of self-expression. Love it or hate it, fashion is a form of art, and it's something that can spark conversations and challenge norms. Kaley Cuoco's style has always been a topic of discussion, and whether she's wearing a daring outfit or something more understated, her choices are a reflection of her individuality. So, what do you think about this story? Do you believe the photos are being taken out of context, or do you think they're a true reflection of Kaley's style? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Now that we've broken down the specifics of the story, let's take a deeper dive into some of the broader themes it touches on. After all, stories like this aren't just about the individuals involved, they're also a reflection of our society, our values, and the way we consume media. So, let's explore some of the bigger questions the story raises. First, let's talk about celebrity culture. Why are we so fascinated by the lives of public figures? Whether it's a Hollywood actress like Kaley Cuoco, a pop star, or a social media influencer, there's something about celebrities that captures our attention. Part of it has to do with the idea of escapism. For many of us, following the lives of celebrities is a way to step away from our own realities and immerse ourselves in a world of glamour, wealth, and intrigue. But there's also a darker side to celebrity culture. The same fascination that makes us admire celebrities can also lead to obsession, scrutiny, and even exploitation. Public figures like Kaley Cuoco are constantly under the microscope, with every aspect of their lives, from their fashion choices to their personal relationships, analyzed and critiqued. This level of attention can be overwhelming, and it raises important questions about the ethics of celebrity journalism. For example, where do we draw the line between public interest and invasion of privacy? While it's true that public figures knowingly enter a world where their lives are subject to public scrutiny, that doesn't mean they forfeit all rights to privacy. Stories like the one we're discussing today often blur that line, using sensational headlines and out-of-context photos to generate clicks and views. This raises important questions about the responsibility of media outlets and the role we, as consumers, play in perpetuating these narratives. Speaking of media responsibility, let's talk about the role of social media in shaping public perception. Platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok have revolutionized the way we consume news and information. On one hand, social media has democratized access to information, allowing anyone with an internet connection to share their thoughts and opinions. On the other hand, it's also created an environment where misinformation can spread like wildfire. In the case of the Kaley Cuoco photos, social media played a key role in amplifying the story. A single post or tweet can go viral in a matter of minutes, reaching millions of people before the facts have even been verified. This creates a challenge for both consumers and creators of content. As consumers, we need to be vigilant about fact-checking and critical thinking. As creators, we have a responsibility to ensure that the content we share is accurate and respectful. But let's not forget the role of traditional media in all of this. While social media may have amplified the story, it's often traditional media outlets that provide the initial spark. Tabloids, in particular, have a long history of sensationalizing celebrity news, often at the expense of accuracy and ethics. This isn't a new phenomenon. Tabloids have been around for decades, and they've always thrived on scandal and controversy. What's changed is the speed and scale at which these stories can now spread. So, what does this mean for the future of journalism? As the lines between traditional media, social media, and entertainment continue to blur, it's more important than ever to uphold the principles of ethical journalism. This means prioritizing accuracy, context, and respect for individuals' privacy, even when it comes to public figures like Kaley Cuoco.